against Ryu.
Yeah, not a great matchup for Lucario, though. So.
Right. But I know he is going to CEO Dreamland this weekend, so he could be trying to work on the Lucario, see how he's feeling it out. You know, he knows the Zero Suit's always going to be ready to go. It's got its bags packed, you know, TSA pre-check, all that good stuff. Zero Suit's ready.
Lucario's the one they has to worry about so far.
Lucario, he isn't packed. He's not ready, man. He forgot his socks, forgot his keys, forgot his phone charger. He's not ready, dude. But I'm just kidding, by the way. I love Mars' Lucario, too, actually.
It's very good, especially in doubles. Him and Zanotto as a war
that
was really
sick,
cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, we're going to get into it on Smashville. He ducked under the fireball.
Hadouken, yeah.
Let's just call it fireball. Hadouken, I forget the fancy name for it.
I think, you know, Mars, I was going to call him Denial Mars. It's super weird. Just like, I know him. But anyway, Mars, he's going to take that trade from Splash. He's going to say, go ahead and hit me that Shoryuken. I also like to take damage, so go ahead and give it to me. As long as you're not going to kill me with that move, I'll take it.
This is a very interesting matchup because these are two characters, as we talked about earlier, sort of a similar premise, but Lucario way more of an extreme in that he really needs that damage in order to kill you. Ryu can kill early without rage. It's just that he can't kill quite as early. Kind of like any other character, really. But Lucario, you know, if Lucario's at 0, he actually doesn't have kill moves. So, oh, thanks, Hagged. It's 0-0, I think. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting towards the point where Lucario has a lot of kill moves. Now, you know, he'll probably die to like an Aura Sphere, cancel, up smash, or something like that.
Splash has got to be careful. Those options, he kind of got away with them like throughout the day because he was playing characters who can't quite punish you as much as Lucario can, or players.
And he also wasn't playing Mars.
Exactly. Mars will recognize and he'll get that all day. Nice try with the collarbone breaker from Splash, but Mars going to be taking the first stock of this game, and that's huge in a matchup like this that you're talking about. That's so volatile, and that both these players want to hold onto their rage as long as possible. And Mars doing a good job, doing a better job of Splash right now, holding onto his first stock rage. Yeah,
and you know, Lucario, a character where the first stock often determines the match. You know, I played Maverick last time I was here, and like the first game I 2-stocked him, and then he 2-stocked me, and it was like it totally could have gone either way both times. It's just that once you have that first stock off in a Lucario match, it's really scary for whoever doesn't take it.
Nice bait from Mars.
That was really good.
And if anything, Splash right now, he's got to know, hey man, Mars is a really good player. If I'm doing that and he's catching me, it means I'm doing it a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like, oh, it's a one-time situational read. It's Mars, man. That's going to be
beautiful.
Really good stuff. Great conversion from Splash. Only 78% too. Definitely not out of this. And you know what, Mars?
Yeah. I think he was expecting Mars to try to read the early focus dash. So instead he just held focus the whole time, ate that Lucario attack. I think it was an up air.
Nice spot dodge though from
Same
Mars.
thing. You're just talking about that, the adaptation from Mars though. He does the exact same thing and does a little quicker to spot dodge out.
He knows how to get around like those the Ryu traps kind of that we saw, you know, Splash landing a little earlier on stream. And they're good, but you know what? There's ways around them. I know.
They didn't kill it like 140.
I mean, Ryu's big also, and Lucario only at 9%. Oh my god. 9%.
Ryu's hits just sound so intense.
Oh my goodness, this is really close.
This is totally doable for Splash, yeah. Oh, and that's gonna take it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow, what a play from Splash right there, and he goes up a game on Mars. Wow. Is this winner semis, by the way? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
You might type that in.
I got it.
Oh my goodness. What was that?
So is this still best of 3?
Yes.
Okay.
The whole weekly's best of 3, right?
Okay, so starting for winners finals.
Wow.
Yeah. Anything with finals will be best of 5.
I'm still reeling from that down air, man.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Got him.
But now we're gonna see
that was really impressive.
Zero Suit Samus, a character that kills very early. We've seen Mars play against some of the highest level Ryus, if not the highest level Ryu, and do really well against him. So let's see what Splash can pull out of his bag of tricks, man, and see if he can steal a set right now.
Yeah, I think this is a very interesting matchup because Zero Suit, a character who can either kill you at like absolutely nothing, or can actually kind of struggle to find a kill at higher percents. So you know, if you can get an up air string like right now, you're already dead. But at the same time, Ryu can certainly live till high percents if his recovering is pretty good, and doesn't even need to if he keeps up this.
Yeah, and that's going to be the big difference in this matchup is that Zero Suit doesn't need the rage to kill, but you know what? She's going to take that one. Yep, see, and that's a big difference in the punish game right there. Yep, exactly. Splash went for that big Shoryu, and he's going to pay for it with his first stock.
Mars doing some fancy stuff off stage there.
It's Marzan. It's like Tarzan, you know, but it's Mars.
It's always fun to watch. Zero Suit's such a cool character.
Yeah, I love Zero Suit, man.
Yeah, she's my brawl main, but I just can't figure her out in this game. I don't know how Mars does it.
Do you see the movement from Mars too?
That was amazing.
He didn't get the best. I'm
sort of used to it at this point, but it was really impressive.
Okay. Looking for another focus, so I'd like to see Splash go for his mix-up so far have been like going for B moves, you know, or input moves like the Shoryuken, and then okay, that's what I want to see more of. That's what I was gonna say is that he does a great job with the aerials. He's got to trust himself a little bit more.
It's nearly impossible to fully edgeguard Zero Suit unless she has to waste her down B early.
Yeah.
But that was a really good job by Splash getting that tether with the, I think it was a down air. I can't tell Ryu's aerials apart sometimes, but can tell that one apart.
Yeah,
back air is going to kill, and Splash is still in this for this game. I like that grab with invincibility. It's sort of a bait there. You can't really punish it because she's invincible the whole time.
Definitely.
And the up B out of shields.
Turnaround up B from Mars. 130 on Ryu, though. I mean, we saw this last game is where Splash was at a huge deficit, but you know what? Mars' Zero Suit is not going to need to work half as hard as his Lucario, as we see the tether trump into a back air to take game 2.
That was really well played.
That was a really good adjustment from Mars. I mean, you could just see his micro spacing with Zero Suit Samus is so good. He was baiting out a lot of options that he was also baiting out with Lucario, but he's punishing them a lot harder with Zero Suit. Combo of it being his true main and also that Zero Suit's punish factor.
I think also Zero Suit's much better in this matchup. And I think we saw the exact same thing happen at the end of both of those games, where you saw the up throw up air not kill at like 140% against Ryu in game 1 for Lucario.
Yeah.
Whereas here with Zero Suit, you have just that tether back air option.
Right.
Back air would have killed probably 30% earlier.
It's very powerful.
It's a really good move.
Especially on Town and City, man, after a Trump. But he's going to run it back to Town and City. And
That's interesting.
I like this choice because, you know what, Ryu also going to want to kill the top with the short.
I respect it.
And Splash knows that he's going to have to get early kills on Mars in order to take the set. I mean, you don't want to
It's a high-risk, high-reward pick.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be you don't want to be hanging in the ring with the champ too long, you know?
There are two kinds of Ryus in general. There's the ones who will counterpick to Battlefield and the ones who will counterpick to Town. Because Battlefield is like, you can think of it as a great stage because he's still going to kill early and he'll survive longer. But you can also just kill ridiculously early on Town and City at the risk of this.
Mars is just doing such a good job juggling Ryu right now. Okay, looking for these aerial strings, cannot connect them. I like that Splash is resorting back to them though. He kind of goes between two modes, and I like when he does the aerials a little bit more. That back air from Mars almost taking his first stock though. That one will
back
do it.
air right there.
Yeah,
really good spacing getting around the get-up attack, and Mars is going to take the first stock with only 4%, and now he's in a lot of trouble. He got out of that, though. That might have even been a misinput, but that would have been hype.
Right there, Mars.
I love those Ryu combos.
Mars feigned to the edge right there and actually anticipated Splash's get-up attack and cashed in on it. Right now we're seeing him take off with it. Already 56%. Nice jump out by Splash, though. He knew what Mars was going for. Okay.
Good focus to get out of that.
That was really scary. You see the SDI from Mars, though?
Yeah, that was really good.
He has some of the best SDI in Smash 4.
Definitely. Does so well against Bayos all the time. And it's really important against Ryu. That's a hard punish. Not going to kill quite yet, but he's in a bad position.
Splash.
I like the high recovery, though.
Me too. You got to mix it up. And you know what? Sometimes as a bigger character, you're going to give up a little bit of damage to get back onto the stage safely. Nice hurricane kick from Splash, saving himself a little bit right there.
Yeah, the Tatsumaki back to stay. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Power shield, turnaround, true Shoryu. Yeah, I really like, as you're talking about that high recovery, he's going to take those up airs, but those aren't going to kill. So rather than going low and risk being edge guarded by someone who's as good as edge guarding as Zero Suit, and Mars as a player, of course, as well.
He'll take the damage.
You take the two up airs and just accept it as building up rage, but that's going to take it.
Out of shield, going to be sending Ryu off the top. Really well played by Splash, though. I got to say,
that was a really good set.
If Splash had done a little bit better adjusting on his first stock in that set, I think it could have gone a lot different. I mean, he plays Ryu. Like, he can kill it like